Okay, here's a little tutorial on how we classify data. I'm just going to explain the different classifications of data, and then you can do some practice activities where you can actually try classifying some data for yourself in the OneNote. So data can be either qualitative or quantitative. Now the difference between qualitative and quantitative is, well, there's not much difference in the words, but the actual difference is huge. Qualitative data is data that doesn't have a number value attached to it, and quantitative data is data in number form. Okay, so qualitative data is things like hair color, favorite TV show, could be mode of transport to school. It's something that doesn't have a number attached to it. Whereas quantitative data does have a number attached to it. For example, it could be the length of your hair, or the mass of an elephant, or the age in years. So an age in years could be 3.5, or mass of an elephant could be 3.4 tons, or the length of your hair could be 4 centimeters. So it has a number attached to it. The next, so then there's a further level of classification. With qualitative data, we can have nominal data or ordinal data. Now, nominal data provides further description, so it's further descriptive data. For example, with hair color can either be red, brown, or blonde. So if we wanted to do a bit of an investigation on the hair color in our class, we would collect data about hair color, and initially that data would be qualitative data because it doesn't have a number attached to it. And secondly, it would be nominal data because it can be further categorized into the categories. So for instance, you can have red hair, brown hair, or blonde hair. So when you are collecting that data, you would count the number of people with red hair, the number of people with brown hair, the number of people with blonde hair. So that's nominal data. Now there's another type of qualitative data, and that's ordinal data here. Ordinal data is qualitative data that can be ranked. For example, pain in your back can be ranked on a scale of 3 things: moderate, very painful, or extremely painful. So you can rank that data in 3 different ways. Obviously you could rank it more ways, but just say, for example, you went to your doctor and the doctor said to you, okay, Simon, you've got some back pain. On a scale of moderate, very painful, or extremely painful, where would you rate your level of back pain? So that my level of back pain is ordinal data in that it can be moderate, very painful, or extremely painful. So there's your 2 categorizations of qualitative data. Now quantitative data up here, which you remember is data in number form, can be either continuous or it can be discrete. Now let's deal with discrete data. Discrete data is data that can be counted. For example, we went on a fishing trip and we caught 4 fish. We can't catch 4.5 fish. We can't catch 5.3 fish, but we can catch 4 fish or we can catch 5 fish. So that quantitative data is discrete. It has a number attached to it, but it is discrete in the sense that we can only catch a whole number of fish. Whereas continuous data is measured on a continuous scale. For example, if you had the mass of a bunch of, say, bags of potatoes. I'm looking at 5 kilograms, thinking about a bag of potatoes. So you could have a bag of potatoes. You could have 3 bags of potatoes, and they could weigh 5 kilograms. One could weigh 5.1 kilograms. The other could weigh 5.2 kilograms. So when you measure something on a continuous scale, so mass or time or distance, you're collecting continuous data. So that's a little bit of an introduction into classifying data. Have a go at the activities in the OneNote, and then move on to the videos talking about central tendency.